Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we are looking at Restaurant to Another World, Episode 1. So for a first episode, this was unremarkable, to be honest with you guys and girls. Animation-wise, I'll say right now, was very nice. I like the animation. The story, in case you guys don't know, is about a restaurant that exists where it essentially is a normal restaurant. It's been around for like 50 years and has provided, quality service to people. People love the food there. It's essentially a very small little restaurant, but it's been well received and well known. Now, on certain days, I think it's Sunday, I might be wrong, it might be Saturday, but I think it's one of the 2 days, the place closes. Now, when it closes, however, it doesn't close for everyone. It closes for humans. What ends up showing up are other clientele from other worlds, essentially. And even they love the food there, so it goes to show you that it's a legendary food place for them. Now, our story focuses on essentially the concept of the restaurant at the beginning. We learn about this one girl who has essentially walked into this place because she wanted to escape her world and ends up in the human world, and she tries her best to hide her horns and stuff like that because she's obviously not a human. But essentially the story beyond this and what happens is what I really don't care about too much, because we aren't really given a reason to care about this girl too much. I mean, yeah, okay, she escaped the world, she's trying to look for a new life, I get that, but okay, that doesn't really explain why. Even with the owner of the restaurant, we learn a little bit about him, kind of keeping this place above, for other customers and obviously for the other beings. And we see one of the, actual, I don't want to say she's a demon, but most likely she is. She's a demon who comes from this other world. I think she's a dragon, but she's able to turn into a human. And you'll see that this show is Food Wars in some ways with the ecchi stuff. They really throw in some ecchi a lot of times in this episode. But, she loves the food, and she's like, oh, I want to make sure that this place is always protected because I love the food here. It's like the best ever. It's my treasure, as she calls it. That's all we really get, though, and it's like, well, what's the hook? What's keeping me from even watching a second episode? I'm not saying I'm going to drop the show, mind you. I don't do that on episode 1, at least. If I really have to drop a show, it's going to be episode 3. But even then, sometimes I go beyond. But I didn't really care for this episode. I didn't care for the show so far, so I definitely need a little bit more substance from the show. I want to see some characters and why this restaurant is so special. Why is it that the chef runs it the way he does? What is really going on with this place? And I just think the first episode was a very shallow way of doing it. But anyways, guys and girls, leave in the comments, what did you think about this week's episode of the show? Restaurant to Another World, it's pretty to look at. I'll say that right now. It's got some decent music. The opening and closing aren't memorable, but they're not too bad either. It's going to be one of those shows, though. I'll definitely give it a 3-episode test and see if I want to keep it going. Because right now, episode 1 was... yeah, as I said. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know in the comments below, like I said before. What did you think about this week's episode? Have a great day, everyone. God bless you all. I think I have maybe one more review tonight. I'm not sure. It's probably not going to be tonight. Maybe I'll put it out tomorrow if nothing comes out tomorrow. It's that... I forget what show it's called. It's like Love and something. I'll check it out, though, for you guys, because I know some people are telling me already it's like supposed to be really good. So we'll see about that show. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.